Hi, and welcome to Session 7, Exploring Your Transfer School. But before we get started, I have a slight disclaimer, and that is to say there are some students that are taking this class that are at this moment in their lives not planning on transferring to a big college, four-year school baccalaureate program. Maybe you're in our automotive program, or you're in our engineering or computer information technology or business technologies, getting an AAS degree, which stands for Associate of Applied Science. And then some of you are indeed college transfer, getting an AA, Associate of Arts, or AS, Associate of Science. But if you're in that group that right now is saying, at this moment, my career choice is to do this Associate of Applied Science, say in engineering or automotive, and you're not planning on transferring at this moment to a four-year institution, that is totally cool. Please still explore and do the activities in this assignment because you're going to be building a portfolio of transfer success, and you're transferring to a great career, and possibly, though, you may one day choose and discover and decide that the next rung on the ladder means you need to go back to get your bachelor's degree. And what's great about this class is it is college transferable. So you may not use it today, but I promise you it'll be there for you tomorrow. And so that is why it is valuable to be in this class. It gives you a college transferable class, even if that's not your intention today. So that's my disclaimer. Now let's take a look at this actual session, what you need to do. Okay. You're going to be watching a transferring video and doing an overview item, the CAA document. Word of caution here, take a look at it. Download it, look at it. I recommend you save your computer ink and don't print it because it really is, quite frankly, a legal document. But it's important to know as a legal document what your rights are if you are part of the CAA articulation agreement. Now this applies specifically to AA and AS students, college transfer students, some promises that are made. However, even if you don't end up being part of the CAA, colleges still will love you to transfer in. It just means certain guarantees you don't have, but that doesn't mean your personal choice when you meet with them wouldn't take a lot of your classes and those types of things. But there's certain agreements, if you do indeed get an AA and AS, that you should be aware of what your rights are, and that's what this document is about. So take a look at that, and then you'll take a quiz on it. And so that's sort of where you can transfer that knowledge as well. And of course, everyone will need to participate in a transferring discussion board. And right here it talks about information at the top of the Moodle page, so I'm just going to drive you there so that you know what I'm talking about. Way past the sessions at the beginning, college transfer information. And what's neat here for exploration in particular is this University Pathways for Community College Transfer Students. And I'm just going to go there real quick, and you'll see all the schools that are part of the CAA agreement. So if I want to go to NC State, then I can click this link and go to it, and it takes me right to their Pathways page. And what's really cool about the Pathways is now I know that I want to go into communication. I can click on that and I can see what I'm taking at the community college area and what I then would take at NC State when I transferred as a junior. Again, those of you that are ending at this point, you're going to get your Associate of Applied Science and not necessarily transfer. This is still valuable information because you can pick a degree and see what its pathway looks like. Other word of warning, although these links are awesome, each college sort of lays it out differently. So you may have to put on your critical thinking skills and caps to make sure that you can understand it, but those are great questions to have. So now we're back to our actual Moodle page. And these were, again, the college transfer information is. There's some other things here as well. If you're going into nursing, you can also, it's really been designed now that if you want to, even if you're not sure today, you're more confident tomorrow, you can do the BSN program directly as well and understand that pathway. Okay, so Moving back to session 7, wanted to show you that. We have the discussion board, we had the quiz. There's one other major assessment that's involved in here. As part of your class grade, there is a portfolio or a transfer portfolio. There's 3 parts to the portfolio. The one that's due in this session is portfolio part 1. And that one is very much going to have you take a look at these transfer schools. Again, you will copy, make a copy of it, save it with your name so that you can then start typing in to this document. It gives you step-by-step instructions to fill in. Ideally, if you could do that with a different color font, making grading that much more efficient and effective for me. But it asks you lots of great questions, and you fill them in based on exploring the websites of 2 colleges that you are interested in. And what's the beauty of taking the time to do this is that you're taking the time to do this. Am I right? A lot of times we're asked, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? But we really never have a time to thoroughly reflect. I hope that you've found that you've been giving yourself time back when you did Core 2 and you did the interest profiler and thought about your career options, and now you're getting an opportunity to really explore some ways to make those careers become reality with your education. So good luck with session 7.